Morning.
Good morning. Now, today we're going to talk about the months of the year. Who can tell me the months of the year? Tell me.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, how many months are there?
12.
12. Good. What month are we in now?
February.
February. And we know February is an exciting month because February we have Black History and we also have President's Day. You know, on President's Day we're out of school. Yay. Right? Okay. So we're going to incorporate in our math class today the months of the year, which is February we're going to use. Then we're going to talk about money. Who likes money? Yes. Because money can do what? Buy you things. What kind of things can money buy you?
Food.
Food,
Candy.
candy, yeah, clothes, scooters. So money can buy you almost anything. So what we know money is important for our daily living. But on today we're going to talk about one specific coin and it is the penny. Now the bag that I have already passed out to you, it has several coins in there. But we're only going to talk about the penny today. Who knows what a penny looks like? Okay, tell me.
It's brown with President Lincoln on it.
Yes, that's right. And a penny is different than any other coin that we have. A penny is the only brown coin that we have. Now, a coin also has two sides. It has a tail side and it has a head side. And Erica have already told us what president is on there, and it's Abraham Lincoln. And what president was Abraham Lincoln?
The 16th
The
president.
16th president. And we know Abraham Lincoln did a lot of things for America. He helped free the slaves. He helped did a whole lot of things for America, and that's why we can talk about money and Abraham Lincoln. And in the month of February, because we're also talking about the months of the year. Now, how many cents is a penny worth?
One.
One. Can you buy anything with 1 cent? No. Now, when I was growing up, you can take a penny and put it in a bubble gum machine and you can twist it around and you get a lot of bubble gum. But now you got to have a quarter to do that with. So, a penny itself is not worth but 1 cent. You can't buy anything. But if you had 100 pennies, 100 is a lot. So if you had 100 pennies, that equals a dollar. And so when you had a dollar, you can buy things like bubble gum, candy. You can go to Dollar Tree. You can go to Dollar General, and there's things in there that you can buy for $1. Now, what we're going to do today is we have a worksheet. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass out, I'll give you one and you pass it down to your neighbor. And we're going to work on a worksheet today that's going to continue. We're going to continue to work on a penny and if we can recognize a penny. Penny is pretty easy to recognize, but we need to make sure that you understand as far as how to find a penny. So on this worksheet, you see all different kind of coins. And this worksheet is called Counting Coin Worksheet. But instead of counting today, I just want you to take your pencil and I want you to circle every penny that you see on the worksheet. And you can do that right now. Good. Now, how many pennies did you circle? How many?
23.
23. There are 23 pennies on this worksheet. Now, to recap what we have learned today, we talked about the days of the week. We talked about the months of the year. We talked about a penny being worth 1 cent. We talked about Abraham Lincoln being on the penny. So when you go to your centers today, you're going to go to the Science Center. And in the Science Center, we will have a penny. You have a magnifying glass, and you will also have a microscope. So you can put a penny in there and look and see how it's made and what it's made out of. You can make it big, you can make it small. Then when we go to the computer, I have a computer game up. And you can also count money and look at pennies again, when it was made, when you bring up your computer game. Then in the math center, we will have other monies in there like this. We will have monies in there where you can practice counting with your friends. In the math center, we also will have a little store set up where you can buy things, but you gotta have the right amount of money to be able to buy it with. So, and then in the library center, we will have a book on counting money. So, we're getting ready now to go to our centers.
Hello, class.
Hello.
Alright, today we're going to read the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, but before we get started, does anyone know the month of the year?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December.
Okay. Alright. Does anyone know what month this is? March. Good job. And does anyone know what happens in March? No? No? Alright, well, Dr. Seuss's birthday is in March. Does anyone know Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
And does anyone know any books by him?
Green eggs, green hens.
Green Eggs and Ham?
Mhm.
What book? The Foot Book. Is that your favorite book?
That's my favorite book.
Okay. Is that your favorite book?
Mhm.
Alright. And today we're gonna read All the Places You'll Go. And this is the front of the book. This will be the final part of the book. And this will be the back of the book. Does anyone know what holds the pages together?
Yeah, it's fine.
The spine. Good job. Alright. And by looking at the cover, can you tell what the book will be about?
We're going from the places we're going to be magical. A lot of colors.
It's circle and it got a lot of colors. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start our reading it, so let's see what it's gonna be about. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off in the way. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down the street, look them over with care, and with some you say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full on your feet, you're smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. What does this look like to you guys? It's like a street. Like a street. What about a maze? Have you guys ever heard of a maze? Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start to happen. You'll start to happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. What's this look like to y'all? Circus. A circus. You'll be up on your way. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join high flyers who soar with high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed, you'll pass the whole game, and you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because you won't. I'm sorry to say so, sadly it's true. Bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get along, you can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gains will fly on. You'll be still in the bird. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not as easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked, some windows are lightened, but mostly they're dark. A place, a place you can frame both your elbow and your chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and three quarters? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple as not. I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in a race. Down the long wiggle road in breakneck pace. And grind far on miles across the weirdest wild place, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place, for waiting people, waiting for a train to go, or for a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting around for hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting, waiting for a fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bed of break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig for curls, or just another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banners laughing once more, you'll rise high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you'll be that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with the ball will make the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between higher and younger that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. But on you will go. Though the weather will be foul, on you will go. Though the enemies will crowd, on you will go. Though the hacking crowds howl, onward, up many a frightening creek. Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as your ghost. So be sure when you step with great care and a great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and nimble, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed. Yes, and yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. So, be your name, Jackson or Bixby, Bray, Marvate, Allie, Dan, Allie, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way. Now, that's good. And right now, I'm going to pass out sheets of paper. And this is your construction paper. And you're going to cut out a shape. It doesn't matter what kind of shape it is. You're going to just cut out a shape for me. And then on this sheet of paper, you're going to draw a place that you want to go. It doesn't matter if you've already been there or if you want to make that up. On this one, that's a label, and we're going to save that for later, okay? And on this one, this is the sheet of paper that you guys are going to share together. And on this one, on the top of it, Doris, you're going to use the top, and you're going to write the name of your place. And Erica, you're going to use the bottom, and you're going to write the name of your place. Okay. Good afternoon, class. How are you doing today?
Do anybody know the month of the year?
So with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
That's very good. What's your favorite month?
December because of my birthday.
Ooh, what is yours?
July.
Okay. Can anybody tell me the different seasons? How many seasons do we have, by the way?
4.
Okay, can you tell me?
It's winter, spring, fall, and summer.
What's your favorite?
Well, winter is my favorite because it's cold. I like the cold.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I like the cold.
I like summer.
Yeah.
But
Go
I
to
like
the
the
beach.
hot. Yes.
Well, today we're going to talk about what month are we in? I'm sorry. Talk about that. What month are we in?
February.
February. What happened in February? I know it's Black History Month, but what's one thing that's on the news? A special day.
Groundhog Day.
Okay. Anybody can tell me what Groundhog Day is about?
It's where the groundhog comes out, and if you see the shadow, we have 6 more years to live.
Okay. Do y'all believe that theory? Do y'all think that a groundhog can dictate the winter, the weather?
No.
What dictates if it's winter, spring? Do y'all?
Well, first it's God, but if you want to go science-wise, it's the way that the atlas go around the earth.
Okay. And also, what are the different time of the year that we might get winter?
To be cold.
What's the month for winter? Winter is
November, December.
February, spring is like March, April, and then we have summer, fall is around October. So, on your paper today, I'm going to pass out. I want you, I know you told me a favorite month, but tell me your least favorite. And tell me what about that month that month and the weather, we're dealing with the weather that you don't like.
I pick October because it's cold and it's raining all the time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
I take January because I do like the cold weather, but January is the cool cold, like it's just unbearable.
Yeah. Well, for your homework tonight, I want you to pick a day, any day, whatever day it is, and get the weather from that place and another place for that same day. So we're gonna talk about how it's the same day and it can be raining one on that day and it can also be sunny and you can be anywhere around the world.